My stepfather kicked me in the kitchen because I'm not successful enough to sit with him at the table, so I used his own rules to kick him out. My stepdad Frank told me to get in the kitchen and wash dishes during Thanksgiving dinner. You haven't achieved anything worth sitting at this table. Only successful people eat with the family. I was 23, working 2 jobs to pay for night school. My mom just sat there. Frank had moved in 6 months ago, unemployed for 2 years, living off my mom's salary. But suddenly he decided achievement meant his name on the house deed he didn't pay for. I washed the dishes that night, but I started planning. Next family dinner, Frank did it again. Kitchen, now. Achievers only at my table. His table. In my childhood home. While he ate food my mom bought with money from her job, I went to the kitchen. But this time I took notes, started documenting who paid for what. The mortgage, my mom. Groceries, my mom. Utilities, my mom. Frank's contribution, telling everyone else they weren't good enough. Sunday dinner became his weekly power trip. My younger brother Luke, home from college. Kitchen duty. No degree yet, means no seat. My cousin Rita, visiting from nursing school. Not a real nurse yet. Kitchen. Even my mom's friend Gloria, who owned 3 businesses. Those aren't Fortune 500 companies. Kitchen. By Christmas, Frank had kitchen zoned everyone except himself and my mom. He'd sit at the head of the table like a king while we ate standing in the kitchen. Achievement isn't about effort, it's about results. And none of you have real results. That's when I started my achievement board. Put it right in the dining room. Listed everyone's accomplishments. Mom, promoted to regional manager. Luke, Dean's List. Rita, saved a patient during clinicals. Gloria, employed 40 people. Frank, watched TV today. He tore it down. I put up another one. Updated it daily. Frank's achievements, used my mom's Netflix password. Successfully ate lunch mom prepared. Remembered to shower. Week 2, I started announcing achievements before every meal. Before we eat, let's celebrate the day's achievements. Mom closed the Henderson account. Luke passed his calculus final. Frank found the remote without asking for help. Frank stopped letting me eat at the table entirely. Achievers don't mock success. Stay in the kitchen permanently. Perfect. Gave me time to implement phase 3. I created achievement certificates for everything Frank did. Participation award for attending dinner. Certificate of sitting excellence. Trophy for successful food consumption. Mailed them to the house so they'd arrive during dinner. Special delivery for Frank. Another achievement award. This one's for excellence in judgment despite 0 qualifications. His friends started asking about the awards. I made a Facebook page. Frank's daily achievements. Posted every single thing he did. Frank successfully opened a door today. Frank achieved watching 9 consecutive hours of sports. Frank accomplished criticizing others while unemployed. Tagged all his relatives. By week 4, I'd started scheduling achievement evaluators. People would randomly show up during dinner to assess Frank's qualifications for judging others. Pizza delivery guy would ask, what exactly are your credentials for determining achievement? Mailman needed to verify his success metrics. Even sent a singing telegram. Frank the achievement expert, please list your achievements for our records. But the masterpiece was the achievement dinner. Invited everyone Frank had ever sent to the kitchen. Told them it was to celebrate real achievements. Set up tables in the backyard. Hired a caterer. When Frank came out demanding to know what was happening, I handed him an apron. Kitchen staff only. You haven't achieved anything worth sitting at these tables. He tried to argue. This is my house. Actually, it's mom's house. Check the deed. You're not an owner. Kitchen. But I live here. Living somewhere isn't an achievement. You said so yourself. Kitchen. Mom came outside. Saw the setup. 40 people eating prime rib while Frank stood in the kitchen doorway holding an apron. She asked what was happening. Frank hasn't achieved enough to eat with successful people. His rules. The whole party went silent. Then Gloria started laughing. Then Rita. Then everyone. Frank threw the apron down and stormed inside. Mom followed him. They fought for 3 hours. Everyone could hear him screaming about respect and authority. Mom screaming back about him disrespecting her children. Frank moved out 2 weeks later. Said we didn't appreciate his wisdom. Couldn't recognize real leadership. Claimed we were all jealous of his success mindset. He lives with his brother now. Posted online about being too successful for ordinary people. His brother makes him pay rent and do his own dishes. Last month, Luke graduated. We had a huge celebration dinner. Everyone sat at the table. Mom made a toast to real achievements and the people who support them. Frank wasn't invited, but I sent him a certificate. Award for outstanding achievement in finding somewhere else to live. He blocked me on everything. I consider that my greatest achievement yet. Mom framed the certificate. It hangs in the dining room where Frank's chair used to be.